Hey guys, it's Mirak here, and we'll be talking about several cards today. And there was one card that I did not bring up a week ago when the cards were with the initial announcement went live, or however you want to call it. It was this card for Demon Hunter. Fellstream Blast. Um, Lifesteal deal 1 damage to a minion and its neighbors. This reminds me of the Mage card. I can't remember if it's currently standard, but it did the same thing just without the lifesteal. So maybe this could see play in aggro list. You just deal 1 damage to some minions and get life steal. So that's 3 damage. I mean, 3 healing that you would get, and if there's spell damage, I mean, it would make this card a little bit better. So maybe be fit in a mid-range deck. So it'll be interesting to see if any other cards will support it for the class. Because there is Blood Mage Thalnos with this card. That's actually cheap to do it that way. So that would be 6 healing that way for 3 mana. Is that good? Is it worth it fitting 2 deck slots for that? And you have to draw the Blood Mage and this card to even do it properly, and you would have the mana if you draw that stuff. I mean, it makes it a bit awkward, but it is doable. So that's a good card. And there were other cards that were just revealed earlier today for Hunter. Maxima Blastenheimer. That is a mouthful to say all that. 6 mana 4/4. Battle price. Summon a minion from your deck. It attacks the enemy hero, then dies. That immediately comes to mind is Death Rattle minions. Gonna be really good with this card for Death Rattle Hunter. Might be a thing with this. Most likely in Wild. This might show enough support. So this is like on the fringe of being good. So we'll see if other cards will get support from this card. Well, this card getting enough support to make this Maxima viable. It's a cool mechanic. I mean, you can see a cannon behind her, and you can shoot just random things at the enemy hero, like Lich King in Wild, Ragnaros in Wild, but it would die. Lich King would die, so you would want something that does something when it dies. So Death Rattle minions. I can't think of any on the top of my head for demon. I mean, not demon, for a Death Rattle. So this might get support from this next card here. Darkmoon Tonk. 7 mana 8/5. Death Rattle. Fire 4 missiles at random enemies that deal 2 damage each. So there's nothing on the opponent's side. You have the other card, I just forgot her name right now. Maxima. So you play Maxima, Battle Cry, it puts a taunt directly to the opponent's face. So it's 8 damage. Death Rattle, if there's nothing on the board, it would deal 8 damage to the opponent's face. So this one, if it gets a crazy amount of play, that it would be random enemy minions would make this card so much more weaker, but that would balance the card. So Tonk is a good example of what Maxima would throw at the opponent. It's interesting to say the least. You can potentially deal 16 damage if you have Tonk in your deck and you drew why am I saying Melina? It's I just said her name. Maxima. Yeah. It was interesting. Yeah, that one change to this card would make it balanced. Like I was saying. Well, I think that'll be it for this video. If you'd like to see more content like this, please click that sub button and leave a like below. Until then, I'll see you next time.